Let's speak to his opponent in tonight's final, Luke the Nuke Littler. Hello, Luke.
All right.
How are you? I'm okay. I'm very well. How are you?
All good.
How's it all going?
Just been crazy. Crazy the past 3 to 4 weeks.
How crazy has it been? What's been the one thing that's changed your world like never before? Has it been opening up the curtains in the morning and seeing people count down? Has it been walking in and people screaming at you? How different is it?
It's been crazy. Of my Twitter/X has followers gone up, the views have gone up. My Instagram have gone shot out the window, and have even had messages off David Beckham, Romeo, Luke Shaw.
You got a message from Bex?
Yeah. Zero.
What did Bex say? Was it a DM from Bex?
I think he said, "Well done, once a red, always a red."
Amazing.
And then Romeo's there tonight. He said, "Good luck."
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Crazy.
Do you realise the effect you're having on people? Because we spoke about it off air when you weren't obviously here, and I wasn't a big darts fan before this tournament, but you've made me get into darts. Like, do you understand, like, obviously, the impact you're having on people and the sporting world?
It's unbelievable. Like, even on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, there's just so many people playing on the board and tagging me and stuff, so it's just really good to see.
Do you think what is happening to you at the moment with regards to the media coverage and the column inches you're getting, do you think it's barking? Because from your perspective, this has been your game for a long, long time, right? There's been famous clips of you throwing darts in your nappies and so on, but you've always been an exceptional dart player. When we speak to people like Wayne Mardell, or we speak to anyone connected to the world of darts, and we go, Luke Littler, they literally look at us like we're nuts and go, yeah, we know about him, we've seen him, you know, he's the world amateur champion. Are you surprised at just how crazy people are going about something you've been doing for such a long time?
They've been crazy since I won my first game, and like you say, Wayne and Emma in the studio, they've just been non-stop talking about me. You see Michael Van Gerwen in his interview, he said, "Are you going to talk about Luke or are you going to talk about my game?" So it's crazy.
Yeah.
All the hype's been absolutely madness.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's been.
You are enjoying it?
Unbelievable. Just wanted to win my first game, done that, and then I said come back after Christmas, and also done that. So after that I've set no more goals, and especially I'm not going to set one tonight. I'm just going to see how it goes.
Going into this tournament, though, I'm guessing you would have had dreams about becoming the world champion, but didn't even think about it.
No, didn't think about even. I had confidence going into the first game, but never thought about getting to the world final on my debut.
It must be difficult because after a lot of your early round victories, when the microphone was put in front of your face and they were saying, "You thinking of winning it?" You were going, "Nope. You know, I won my first game. I'm happy with that. I'm taking every game." But then I think after your quarter-final, it might have been after you beat Barney, but it might have been when you beat Brendan Dolan. I can't remember. That was the first time you said, "I'm dreaming of winning it now." Have you noticed a change in you since that victory over Barney, your hero? Have you noticed a change in how you feel when you get up onto the stage and in front of the hockey?
The feel's been the same. Obviously, you walk through the back door, behind the curtain, and then when the Sky go on air, then I always get goosebumps, but as soon as I get on the stage, my nerves just go and my adrenaline just starts going to the max, and I win.
Even as a 16-year-old, do you feel like this is where you belong, the stage you belong? Because you've won all the tournaments before this, as you said, but this is obviously the big one, the World Championships. Is this a stage in an arena where you feel, yeah, this is where you're most comfortable?
I've hit high averages on the floor, and obviously to get to here, you've got to qualify from the floor. So I'm just happy that my averages from the floor I've hit them on the biggest stages of them all, 3 ton pluses and 392 pluses averages. So I'm just glad my performances have come from the floor to the biggest stage.
Some players, James Wade being one, has never ever had a 3-dot average over 100.
Don't think Gerwin Price has.
What in a match
In the Worlds.
Has he not?
You didn't know that
I don't
one.
think so.
I didn't know that. All this homework. But my question is that your game, or is what we're seeing at the moment above and beyond where you've been before?
I've hit higher. The averages I've put on the stage have hit higher. I think my highest is a 1-2-3 when I was about 13.
My goodness.
In just a local pub.
But what length match? There's a reason I'm asking that, because you've not played best of 13s before, right? This will be a first for you tonight, or have you? In sets?
In sets is the first I played, first to 7.
Okay, and last night, was it the first you played to 6?
Yeah, first played to 5 and 4.
It was. Is that taking its toll? Are you getting, although you've not really been tested, you beat Barney 4-1, beat Brendan 5-1, and last night against Rob it was 6-2. So the games aren't necessarily going as long as they could. Are you feeling maybe is tiredness setting into your game at all or not?
No, I just want to win as quick as possible. And when we're balling up in the back room, we know when we get our breaks and we obviously know who wins the ball. So after the first set break, 2 sets break, 4 sets, and then whatever they tell us in the back. So I know when to expect a break.
How have you prepared for the final today? Have you changed anything? Because Luke Humphries was sitting there and he said he's done the exact same thing every day. Is that what you've done?
Yeah, same thing. I said on yesterday I've had an omelette. I've had me scrambled eggs, beans and toast. And after this, I'll go upstairs, have my pizza, and get back on the ball. That's what I've done, and practice on the same board.
We've got pizza over there. You're more than welcome to have some.
I'll get the one I've always had.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course, yes. Don't let us change your winning. Let me ask you about the game last night, Rob Cross. I watched it. I absolutely loved it. You got off to a bit of a slow start. You lost the first set. There was a moment where Rob Cross had a dart for 2-0. Mm-hmm. How much of a difference could that have made to the outcome, do you think? Were you feeling slightly nervous? I think in the interview afterwards on Sky Sports, you said that maybe you took about 3 or 4 legs to get going. You've not really been behind by sets in this competition so far. What do you think it could have done to your game had you gone 2-0 down? Were you thinking that last night?
Rob won the first set, and I just said to my family, it's only 1 set. There's still another 8 or 9 to go if needed. So we just went off, stayed on stage like I have done. That's another routine. Stay on for the first 2, go off, play the next 2, go off for the break. So
sorry, just to go back. So we can't see because it goes to that break.
Yeah.
So you're staying on stage and you're throwing darts
after the first set.
That's what you're doing.
Just stay on.
You just do that. You've done that all the time.
Play 2 sets and then go off for the break and then.
And what do you do when you come off?
Just have a vape.
Oh, you have a vape? Okay. All right. Just to calm the nerves a bit?
Yeah.
Okay. And then where are you doing that? Because we have no idea about this. So you do the stage side?
Just in the back.
Just in the back, okay.
Yeah.
Have you got, so your family, they're out in the VIP area, so they can't speak to you?
No.
Do you have like a coach or a manager that you're talking to, or is it just you on your own?
I just go off, and if I need to get like my confidence up, I'll just look at them and they'll be like, come on.
Okay.
Can you hear your family while you're up there?
No.
Wow.
Can't hear a thing. Just hear the crowd non-stop.
Do you love it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. From the first game, it's just been unbelievable. Even the football chants and obviously my chants.
You know what?
It's just crazy.
There's a bit, right? Because I really want you to win, right? I hope Luke Humphries isn't. But he'll understand, okay? Because I enjoy history being made, and I love young sports people coming through for what it does for younger people watching. I think it's invaluable. I think it's fantastic. So, I really want you to do well and go all the way. But I just wonder, when I've seen you up on stage and you're concentrating, you're looking at the ball, you're throwing your arrows, and all of a sudden they start chanting your name and you smile, I'm thinking, oh no, that would have broken his concentration. Does it have any kind of effect on you? Does it lift your game? Does it take you out of the zone you're in?
Just helps me.
It helps you, does it?
Yeah, obviously they were singing as one Phil Taylor years and years ago, and now it's one Luke Littler, so I've took that off you, Phil.
have you ever, in the games that you've been playing, you've heard the crowd singing your name. Have you looked at your opponent and seen that it's maybe unsettled them a little bit? Like, could you tell by the way they're playing, or you just think, concentrate on yourself?
I've not really looked at my opponent. Obviously, give Rob a fist bump when he took that 138. It was a mad way to go, by the way. Yeah. But I only really give fist bumps when, obviously, you're at a 9, a 170 or a big checkout. But, yeah, that's it.
I love the way you leave 170 all the time, by the way. Why haven't I seen other dart players?
It's the thinking.
No, I know it is, but you do it, right? You don't follow snooker, right?
No.
There was a moment in the 90s, sorry to bore you with facts, but there was a moment in the 90s where Stephen Hendry would pot a red and he'd play high up on the blue, and off the blue he'd open up all the reds and clear up, right? And up to that moment, no one had done it. And it meant Hendry could clear up from one visit. And everyone was like, why has no one done that? Why has no one left? You leave 170s more often than any other dart player I've ever seen. Why don't they do it?
Because they're not me.
I just find that a bit nuts. I just find it bizarre. It's literally like they're all going to sit there going, no, I know you haven't, and there was one last night, but it wasn't you, but I know, but it's only a matter of time. Right? Just ever so quickly, I've got this far in the interview, we've not mentioned your age. How about that, okay? You're 16 years old, you'll be 17 very soon. Phil Taylor won his first world title at 30 years old. There must be people talking to you about how far you can go in this sport. Are you thinking, okay, the record's 16. I know it's 14 PDCs, but the record's 16. Are you thinking about that? Are you thinking about how many you can do? What's going through your mind now as to where your game is and what you can possibly do in it? Because it is quite mouth-watering to see where you can take the game of darts over the next 20 years.
I've broken to the top 32 now, so I'll be in most of the tournaments. But I'm going to be in this game for many, many years.
Yeah.
And maybe I could break Phil's titles, but I just want to imagine if I won it on debut tonight. That's just, it would be crazy to think.
You know where you're going to be in the world rankings if you win?
8?
9.
9.
You'll be 9. Have you spoken to Barry?
No.
Or Matt about going on the Premier League tour?
No, I haven't spoken to them. If you said good luck and that, but not about the Prem.
You know what you want to do? If and when you win it, and they say, let's talk about the Premier League, just go, speak to my agent. Speak to my people. Listen, thank you so much for taking the time. We're I think about 3 hours, just under, 7 minutes past 8 is when you'll be taken to the stage. Just last question, I asked the same one to Luke, I'll ask you, what happens between now, we're 12 minutes past 5, what happens between now and when you get onto the stage? What will you be doing? We know you're going to have some food. How long will you spend on the practice board?
Go upstairs, have some pizza, get the family in, get them ticked off, get the wristbands on them, finish my pizza. I go on the board for about half an hour, 45 minutes, sit back down, have a drink, play some Football Manager, and then back on the board.
Okay, well listen, again, thank you for coming on.
No worries.
All the best of luck. One thing's for sure, it will be an unbelievable final.
Hopefully.
And you'll hopefully play your part in it, and we wish you all the very best. Thank you so much, Luke.